That should be good, I think. Unless it's horrible. Which would make sense. But we'll deal with that issue later. Alright. Tales of Arise. Currently just launched, and so I've played two Tales of games. It was first Tales of Berseria, and then it was Tales of Vesperia again. But I've heard a lot of good things in terms of reviews of this game. Like, apparently there are already huge reviews from people who got the game early. I have the Ultimate Edition, so I have some of the DLC costumes. I have the it's not. I guess I just like hearing English. I mean, I like Japanese as well, but I don't understand what's oh gosh. Difficulty. The difficulty settings are story. Recommend for players who come to RPGs for the story first and combat second, letting them focus on enjoying the plot and characters. Normal. Moderate. Huh. Alright. For now, I guess I'll just start with normal, and if it's too easy, I'll do that. Input queuing time. Adjust queuing time for... oh. I'm launching attack combos. I guess for now I'll go long. Vibration on. Sure. Yeah. Subtitles. There are a lot of settings here. I already did that. Alright. Let's see it. And again, I don't know if any of this sounds good, so...
In ages long past, it was believed that Mother Dana was indestructible and everlasting. Rena, on the other hand, was thought to be the domain of the gods, a paradise where the souls of the departed could rest forevermore. Oh, how wrong we were. In the face of Rena's unimaginable technology, its soldiers, clad in huge, shining armor, and its fearsome beasts, known as Zeugles. The prosperity and bounty of Dana all but disappeared overnight. That was 300 years ago. The world of Dana fell under Renin rule, and its new masters split the land into 5 distinct realms. And now today, Orbis Calaglia, one of the Renin's 5 realms. It is ruled over by the tyrant Balseph, Lord of the Firemaster Corps. Unrelenting fire scorches this barren wasteland. Dust storms course over the rocks and crags, and no relief is to be found from the oppressive heat. The Danan people toil as slaves. Day after day they suffer, under the ruthless oppression of the Renin soldiers, with only one hope of escape. Death. Only in death is their agony finally brought to an end. They have forgotten what it means to be free. So complete is the Renin's domination.
What's going on out there inside? People are just being worked to death. What's that smell?
Hurry up! You call that pushing? Put some back into it, embedded!
Iron Mask?
Why you?
Hi.
Let me.
What is this? Some kind of slave support group? Mind your own business, you worthless! Alright, third squad! Time to regroup! Go on, get moving!
Hey, wait for me!
Guess that's what the hand thing means, but why? Hi there, little kid.
Thank you, Iron Mask.
That's okay, Cole. Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine. Iron Mask, you're bleeding. We need to get you looked at by Doc.
That bad, huh? Better safe than sorry, I suppose.
The Loring embedded. Do I have the hand thing? I don't look to have it, unless it can be on any part of the body. Ah! New weapon skins are also added when a character adds a new weapon. In certain scenes, costumes may be temporarily altered. Visual settings. Do I have them updated? Yeah, I'll probably figure this out later because I probably should test it out on stream. Or risk, at the very least. I'll probably end up risking. Wait. What? I'm so sorry, Ernest. You got to guess what it's working. It's not like I guess we're not to do your character, wasn't it? so don't sweat it, Cole. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Iron Mask. Oh no, here's like a little marker if I've already talked to them now. That's nice.
I doubt Doc's gonna like what he sees.
Hey, Doc.
Ah, you again.
Hi.
Sorry to trouble you, Doc.
Look after yourself and there'd be no need for sorries, would there? Now sit. So, still unable to remember anything, I take it?
Blank as always. Nothing but that strange dream.
No face, no memories. Unable to feel pain, yet only too eager to take on everybody else's. What will we do with you? Here, let me see. You may not be able to feel pain, but that doesn't mean you can't be wounded, just like everyone else. If you're not more careful, you'll wind up dead without even realizing it one of these days.
I watched another slave die today. More corpses than I care to count.
Unfortunately, that's hardly a rare sight around these parts.
Danans are always dying, and the Renans just watch. How long can this continue? Why doesn't anyone stand and fight?
Keep your voice down, will you? If only it were so simple, my friend. There have certainly been uprisings, all right. 3 centuries worth of the damn things. As for all the good they've done, take a look around and judge for yourself.
Signal area's on fire.
There. That should just about do it. Now, do me a favor and try to stay out of trouble so the wound doesn't open again.
Doc, back when I knew nothing, you were the one who taught me just how things work around here. You know I'll always be grateful for that. But I can't just...
The race is won by the calm and the steady. You're still young. You have time. Wait for the right moment, both for yourself and the world. Work will be wrapping up for the day soon enough. Don't sit around here. Go out and feel the breeze against your skin. Even a slave's entitled to that. Just do me a favor and keep a low profile, all right? You stand out enough in that mask as it is.
Guess I'll go back to my room.
Nice. You okay? Thanks for saving me earlier. Try not to cause too much trouble out there. You already stand out plenty as it is wearing that mask of yours. Oh, that's probably like a thing we'll say. Just wandering around embedded. Oh god, he's dead. I can jump! I can run! Bright eyes stick these weird stones in our bodies that work us till to the bone until we're dead. And as if the routine beams from them were enough, when they're in a really bad mood, they just sink their zoogles on us. Zoogles were those beasts.
I'm a slave, just like everyone else here. So how come I don't have a spirit core? Or a face, or memories for that matter? Not like worrying about it'll change anything.
So that's what those things on your hands are, spirit cores. And why do you guys get to have all the control? How are you looking at it? You looking to get your ass kicked too? So you wait till I get weapon. I've never seen a starting time where everything's just perpetually burning. Every last one of you that died, do whatever we want. Burn. Linigus hanging up in the sky. Hey, it's like they're watching over us, keeping an eye on our every move. The Linigus especially is something else. There's no way we can ever have to beat the Renans with That's why it's harder than hell here. Alright. Listen, whatever the bastards do to you, don't even think about trying to fight back against them. Bright Eyes, got it? I know. Not like any of us have a chance in hell of ever being one of those soldiers or their Zeugles, let alone Lord Balsif. Shh, don't talk about this in public, you two. Who knows what they'll do if they hear you guys. The sad thing is I can't even tell if these people are dead or just sleeping. Kansas Way Iron Mask, I'm trying to catch a little shut-eye over here.
I should get some rest.
Sure.
I wonder how many people have slept in this bed before me. Mine for now, but for how long? Tomorrow's another day. I guess I should get some shut-eye.
Is it supposed to be daytime or is it nighttime? I can't tell with all the ash.
I'd better head to work.
That was nighttime, I guess.
So I've got business with the freight train today, huh? Great.
What are you doing? You better get to your assigned position before the Bright Eyes beat you. So that's what they all call these guys, Bright Eyes. Hi there. Hurry and get going. You're on freight hauling duty today.
Great. Time to start another day toiling away for the Renans. Am I gonna do this until the day I die?
No, because you're a video game journalist. So all we do is just mine. Alright, Trace. Don't get up to anything too reckless out there, alright? Can't go that way. Hello there.
Look lively, slaves. Let's see some work around here.
Really? You just gotta push the entire train. Okay. Well then.
Grenar!
What the?
Zephyr, she's here!
That was one strong shovel. Hi there.
The hell?
What?
Come back!
Touch her. Huh. Seemed the moment that the guy touched her, she just instantly.
The girl's
killed
nowhere to
herself.
be found.
This hurts.
Hey, Bennett, did you find anything?
Not yet, sir. What do they expect from us on such short notice?
Hello. Oh. Hey.
Hey,
girl.
you're...
Who's you?
lot of trouble, you know. Now we can do this the easy way, or not.
It's just you.
Here they are! Forget the rebels! Focus on the girl! Jump over at the front! Take the girl alive! The man is expendable!
Armored soldiers.
Use this pipe.
Idiots. Hey, you two!
Come on!
Use this incredibly big launcher.
Away you go!
Hope you can jump.
Huh.
You all missed your chance to become Lord. Which means you lot live and die for me, the mighty Balzath! Got that through your skulls? Now hurry up and bring me Shion!
Yes, sir!
Balzath's the leader.
Even the drink's lost its appeal.
Someone's in a bad mood. Lord Wolsey, ruler of Orbis Calaglia. Ah, but it's wild beast you prefer, isn't it? Do forgive me.
Ganabelt Valkyris, what do you want?
From what I hear, you seem to be having some trouble over there in Calaglia. As a fellow lord, I merely thought to ask whether I could be of any assistance to you.
Enough with the false pretense. I can tell a rat when it's sniffing around.
Forgive me. I can only imagine the emotional toll failing to ascend the throne not once but twice must take. A most distressing state of affairs.
Shut up! It's none of your concern.
The crown contest is proceeding apace, and so quickly, I must say. It won't be long before the victor is crowned as the new sovereign.
I look forward to it. And you can be sure I won't forget our little chat.
Nor will I. Until next time.
Crunch.
Where?
You awake?
Hi.
Who are you?
The name's Tilsa. I'm the medical officer for the Crimson Crows. You're in one of our safe houses.
Crimson Crows?
Crimson Crows?
Don't tell me you've never heard of us. We're the Resistance, for the Danon people.
So like the
We
guys-
get in the way of the Bright Eyes' best laid plans.
The Danon Resistance? I didn't know such a thing existed.
Oh, we exist all right. Though I guess we're not as famous as I thought we were. Seems like I know more about you than the other way around, Mr. Iron Mask.
Do you know me?
Is it true you can't take that thing off?
Oh.
Yeah. Worse is that I don't even know why I'm wearing it.
So it can't come off. That's interesting.
That woman I was with.
Oh, yeah. She's quite the character, isn't she?
What's up with
Zephyr
her?
should be interrogating her over in the Slammer as we speak.
You locked her up? Why?
Why? Go take a look for yourself if you're so interested.
Alright.
They're interrogating her? Just what the hell is going on?
I keep instinctually wanting to break everything.
I need to go and find out for myself.
But as a result, I just keep being squared, which causes the menu to pop up. If you want to know something, I'll tell you what I can. What is this place? This is the only mine. One of the Crimson Crow's safe houses. Abandoned mines like this one are pretty commonplace, so we have no shortage of places to hide out. So you want to know something, I'll tell you. Crimson Crows, dodging and risk, resistance group fighting to the brightest, goal to liberate Calico, laid out from Raiden. So injuries are a constant thing because it's distressing work for these men. Who's Zephyr? Zephyr is the Crimson Crow's leader. Ah, he's not just physically strong, he's got real smarts. He's indispensable to us. If you want to know something, yeah. Where's the woman? Jail's up ahead. Zephyr's interrogating her right now. If you're you can check it out if you're curious, but I won't disrupt the interrogation if I were you. Who are you fighting? Who else? The Rams ruling over us. The ones that came down from Inigus and have been giving us hell for the last 2 centuries. Of course, we can't even reach neighboring towns or just Inigus. So the current target is the Rainans and Caligula in the war in Balsam. There's a service line for the old abandoned lands. For somebody who's like all over the place, I'm used to statements that I had at the Guardians. So, kind of fast travel from the version. Oh yeah, I can run. Hi. Oh, there's an Iron Mask himself. Good to see you, buddy. Have we met? Nah, we never met before, but you're definitely famous in these parts. Everyone knows you got the buckethead who stands up to the armored soldiers and can take a beating from them like it's nothing at all. Guys like you don't come around that often at all. It'd be weird if you didn't know about you somehow. I'm asking you for the other stuff you said. You know who I am? Not personally, but one of our guys, Nave, always knows what's going around Caligula. Nothing people talk about gets past his ears. I heard him talking about you earlier, so once I saw you, I put 2 and 2 together, and now here we are. Everyone knows you. The only reason the Bright Eyes want to mine through Caligula so much so that it can get as much fire out of this realm as it possibly can. Is it for that Master of Fire? Yeah, I notice you don't have a Spirit Core in your body. Did you dig it out yourself? You did really good not having any of the Bright Eyes catch you without one all this time. I'm impressed. Do other people have them? I know. Well, it's kind of hard to tell if they got gloves on. Anyone here got no gloves that can help you discern if they have that mark? Kind of want to know. Do you have gloves on that I can tell? Doesn't look as though. Then again, they did say you can remove. It sounds as though it is possible to remove. What's the point? Hi. So they are. Certainly painful.
Ah, damn it! So it wasn't a lie. The slightest touch is like being struck by lightning.
What are you doing?
So you're finally awake, huh?
What's going on here? What did she ever...
Mind your business.
I don't even know what's going on.
So even if you don't mean to hurt somebody, if they touch you, they get electrocuted, huh?
Huh.
It doesn't seem to be poison or magic. Is this the reason Balsef's soldiers were after you? For the last several days, Balsef's forces have been getting pretty restless. When we looked into it deeper, the word thorns came up over and over again. And now, we come across Miss Prickly herself.
Drop the attitude. Did you really think we wouldn't find out anything about you? Miss Shion Imaris? God,
That's her name? You mean she's...
What? You didn't figure it out already? Yeah, that's right. This lady's got herself a surname, which means one thing. She's a Renan, our enemy.
Yeah, but she was being chased by Renan soldiers. So then why?
That's exactly what we're trying to figure out. After all, aside from the clothes they wear, there's only one way to tell a Danon from a Renan, and that's whether their eyes light up or not. Ain't that right, Bright Eyes?
Big talk for someone who can't even use astral arts. Embedded.
Don't you call us embedded! Look, you see the stone your people embedded in me? There isn't one. Because we gouged them out the day we swore to rise up against your kind. This scar's a reminder, not to rest until every last one of you is...
We Danons may not be capable of using astral arts, but it looks like those thorns of yours won't do you much good in escaping here either.
Still, inflicting pain on anyone who comes near you. That's one hell of an ability.
You're wrong. You think this curse is some kind of great ability? No!
Curse.
Fair enough. All I know is Balseph must have his eye on you for a damn good reason. And until we find out why...
An ambush!
They must have tracked us down. Evacuate as planned. Hurry! And bring the girl. If she gives you any trouble, wave a spear in her face.
I got it.
Hey, Iron Mask. Sorry, but right now it's everyone for themselves.
What about you?
I'm going to welcome our guests. Don't go dying on me.
Come on, move.
And don't try anything funny.
Rusty, also, that's long. Where with the blade badly in it, fighting things more like using a blunt weapon. Attack, please! I want to cut things. I don't know why I want to cut things. Hey. How many saves do we have? 14. And claim DLC items. Yeah, I'll wait then.
What's this thing?
Enemy attack!
An ambush. Renans are here? I have to find an exit and get the hell out of here.
Bright Eyes arrest you and try to make you break. Alright. Two options are break out or find a way to keep quiet permanently. Yeah, they'll look out to do it. How else is
Anyone who can fight, grab a weapon! Damn! How did they find out about this place?
Big man. Damn, if it wasn't for that armor or the Bright Eyes wear, I could totally take them on one-on-one. Just ordinary Renans underneath. There's nothing about them there's nothing else that's special. All the machinery and the armor that makes them way bigger and stronger than they otherwise would. Hey, these guys play dirty. Leave everything in Cinch behind. We can do without one
Have these kinds of battles been going on this entire time? I just didn't know.
Pretty much. Damn it, the Bright Eye woman took advantage of the position. Oh, she's free. It's not even sure to take on the armed soldiers like this. It'll only mean more casualties for us to deal with later. Shoot. Shion! Hey, big man, get out of the way.
Stop right there!
Wanna fight?
Oh, it's just a Danon. You there! Where's the Renan girl who was here?
Why should I tell you?
Well,
Spit it out! I want an answer, Insurgent!
Can I just go ahead and take the sword out, please?
How's this for an answer? Go to hell!
You dare address a Renan armored soldier that way? I'll show you embedded!
Alright, so...
So much for playing nice. All right, we're up. A real fight. Still, I have to do this.
I won't go quietly.
Go to hell!
Swallow blade!
I won. I actually beat one of those Renan soldiers.
Take his sword.
I've got to keep going. I have to survive this no matter what.
Can I just go back here? I'll try to take on any armor soldiers, so we don't have a chance at all.
Right, here goes! Now you'll learn! Take this! You're finished! You're done! Swallow blade! Rising wyvern! Slash! Swallow blade! You're mine! It's over! Try harder! Slash! Swallow blade! Slash! Swallow blade! You did it! Strike! Slash! Swallow blade! Take this! Strike! Mirage! It's over! Slice!
We won.
Hey, I thought that woman was completely unarmed. How the hell did she get a weapon? Now that I'm playing, save my ass, that's for damn sure. Ah, she got a gun!
Xian V. Mayor Imaris Daymore. I hereby detain you in the name of His Excellency Lord Bolseth.
Damn
Throw
it!
down
I was
your
so
weapon.
close.
Want some help?
What the? You've got some kind of death wish? Those are armored soldiers you're...
Shut up and get out of here while you still can!
Step aside, slave. These are Renan affairs you're meddling with.
Hey!
We've got a better chance working together. Besides, I don't much feel like being indebted to a Danon.
Fine, suit yourself.
Alright. She got a gun. Confidence comes with me. She's strong. Gaps, no attacks at 7.
Word to the wise, I call my own shots. Just stay out of my way and we'll get along quite well.
Kinda new for me, if you hadn't noticed. Don't expect any promises.
Take it!
Alright.
Here I go! Have this!
Slice! You're mine! Rising wyvern! Mirage! Swallow blade!
Why did you help me?
Oh, hey.
What could a Danon like you possibly gain from helping a Renan like me?
Trust me, I've no great love for Renans. I guess I'm just not as consumed with hatred as some.
What?
Have we met somewhere before?
Also, how can I
Me?
touch you
Friends with
without
a Danon? Can't say I've had the pleasure.
Well, when you put it like that, yeah, silly question. I don't remember anything about my past. Don't have any clues to go on either. Not even my own face.
Let me get this straight. You don't know what you look like, but you thought I might somehow recognize you?
Something like that. Guess my helping you back there wasn't as self-sacrificing as I made it out to be. Besides, I can't feel pain anyway, so it's not like...
Wait, you really can't feel pain?
Yeah. It's just another thing I don't have. No pain, no face, no memories. I only know one thing about myself, and that's that I'm a slave.
What about your name? You must have one, right?
Iron Mask. Got the name from the person who found me. Said that this way I wouldn't forget I had a real name out there somewhere.
I see.
So where to next?
Outside, silly. What do you think we fought all this way for? Stay sharp. We're going in.
Oh, skids.
Can you even see out of that thing? Like, at all?
That's what I want to know.
Of course I can. How else do you think I managed to avoid tripping everywhere I go?
What is that thing anyway? It doesn't look like anything Dan and I've ever seen.
Beats me. I don't remember anything about my past. When I came to, I was already wearing it. If I could get it off, I would. Damn thing makes it hard to eat. And I can't scratch my face when it itches. It's the worst.
Honestly, I'm just impressed you've managed to survive this long looking like that. I'm sure you attract attention wherever you go.
Most of the other Danans don't pay it any mind. It's in everyone's best interest to just keep their heads down, focus on their work, and pretend they don't notice.
What about the Renan soldiers? Didn't they notice?
The guards? They're more the kill first, ask questions later type. Be in the wrong place or step out of line and you're dead. Mask or no mask. That said, as long as you keep your head down and don't cause trouble, they mostly ignore you. Honestly, sometimes they don't look all that keen to stir up trouble themselves. A friend of mine said it's because if they kill us without a good reason, it could delay the work and put them behind schedule. At that point, it'd be their necks on the line. You should know more about all that than me, though, right?
I don't serve any of the lords. But I see what you mean. After 3 centuries of run and rule without much upheaval, it's possible the soldiers might be losing their edge. All this trouble we've caused might be the first excitement they've had in a while.
Well, I don't plan on getting killed for their amusement.
That's an interesting way to do skits now. Actually, instead of just having their portraits up. Get me out of here. Hey, there's Zephyr.
Glad to see you made it. I heard you managed to escape, but I didn't expect to see old Iron Mask with you. In any case, we're all wanted by the Renans. It'll be easier for everyone if you both just come with me.
Where are the others?
They're waiting for us up ahead. Come on.
Alright.
Stay where you are, dissidents.
Just look at all these soldiers. How badly did they want to destroy this hideout?
Apprehend the traitor! Slaughter the rest!
Look out! Sion! Sion!
A blazing sword. But how?
Impossible.
The Master Core. He was embedded within her all along. No matter. Kill her if you have to. Just retrieve the core.
that just happen?
You okay?
My hand!
Your arms!
Oh, yeah. How about that? Guess it's just as well I can't feel it, huh?
You're not in agony? Wait, are you serious?
Hold still.
Huh?
Oh. You've got healing arts.
It's one of my healing arts.
A sword that sears the hand of he who wields it, and a healing art to mend. A man numb to pain, and a woman whose very touch deals nothing but.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, let's rout the bastards and finish them off before the surviving stragglers have a chance to regroup. Iron Mask, you coming?
Definitely. I'm not about to go back all that way alone.
So I guess you're not planning on releasing me, huh?
Come on,
Sorry.
you got a gun.
You're coming with us.
In that case, there's one thing you should know. No one uses that flaming sword without my say-so.
You needn't worry on that score. I doubt many of us could get close to it in the first place, or would want to.
I'm pretty sure the only one who could use it is my character at this point.
The blazing sword. It just might be strong enough to match the power of a lord. No, maybe even to surpass it.
Are you sure you're okay?
What do you mean?
Says the man who had his
Your
arms
wound. That soldier nailed you pretty good. Not to mention those flames bursting from you.
They only hit my master core, so I'll be fine. And the flames weren't even hot. It's probably because they're just a manifestation of the astral energy.
Sure seem to hurt the other guys.
Honestly, I'm more surprised that you really are incapable of feeling pain.
Did you think I was faking?
No, I believed you. I guess seeing you stay calm while bearing those burns to your hands just really made it hit home for me. It's ironic. I have no problem hurting anyone who touches me. But as soon as I try to wield that sword, it's me who gets hurt.
Do you wish you were impervious to pain too? You realize you could burn your fingers off without even noticing, right?
So what? All I need right now is power. And up until now, I haven't come across anything stronger than that blazing sword the whole time I've been doing this.
You really don't care what happens to you as long as you get what you're after, do you?
Don't talk like you know me.
You... You're right. I don't get you. I don't get why you're so quick to throw it all away. Not when us slaves have never had a choice in whether we lived or died.
You befriended Xion, whatever you say. Xavier is teamed with your party. Xion's fighting style. Xion specializes in gun-based long-range attacks and pipe strikes and astral arts. Use her to hit enemies from a safe distance and to use healing arts and enemies with HP. Healing arts cost CP, so keep your CP time. Problems and with Xion are using flames, astral cure wounds. Arts with healing and support. Phoenix consumes CP in addition to AG. CP show plus fire restores items or by staying. How'd you get a gun? And I can also do that. Oh! I guess I'll wait until I try the DLC stuff.
Our cover's been blown here. Get a move on. We're moving to another base.
Into the unknown.
Whoa.
Stand in this ravine. Land of Brimstone and Swirling Ash. Orbis Caligula.
That's...
Glanamede Castle. Stronghold of Lord Balsef. Self-imposed ruler of all Calaglia.
I've never seen it from this close before.
Castle.
That's it, all right. And next to it are the Gates of Fire. Take a good long look while you still can. That wall is what we've come to tear down. The only thing standing between us and freedom.
Freedom.
Let's go.
Let me break it down with the burning sword.
Be careful. If you get close to a Zoogle, they'll attack.
Rising Wyvern!
Here I go!
They're surrounded! Don't let them form a pack!
Swallow Blade!
Touch cannon!
You're mine!
Here I go!
We've turned the tables on them.
There are still more left!
Right. No time to hold back.
Mega Ray!
Slash! Rising Wyvern!
Take it!
Run you through! I'm sure I can put this to use. Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, all right?
Makes sense. If we try to take them all on, there'll be no end in sight.
To be fair, I want to fight him. But I also get the feeling
You sure won't hear me complaining.
Let me fight him.
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
Here I come!
One more! Mega Ray!
How's
I don't
this?
pick on the weak, just
See ya! Talon!
Here I come!
Touch circle and bring them down!
One more! Mega
Take
Ray!
this! Slash! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
I'm only
I'm
getting
on it!
started!
Here I come! Swallow Blade!
It's over!
I can feel my power growing. What a weird stone.
I sense a strange power from it. We should gather as many as we can find.
This is...
Seems you found something good. Supplies like that are valuable. Never overlook them.
Got it. I'll remember that.
Let's stop a moment to catch our breath.
But I've barely worked up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can. You'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
camping out. Resting your campground will restore your party's HP and CP. While resting, you watch the skits and cutscenes that you previously beat. Oh.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard.
I'm not looking at the character names at the top.
But this first time, I'll watch over things so you two can rest easy.
Yes.
I've never just sat and watched.
A Master Core, huh?
How exactly are you also
Now
doing
I
a
see.
side view?
So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
What is it?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Dahnans are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor?
That actually makes sense. Why?
Listen, what the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Dahnans as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Dahnans requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores.
Let's steal all 5.
Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Dahnans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing.
Just for some old power contest, basically.
There are 2 things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet.
Which is?
What business would a Renan have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
Fair questions.
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
Maybe a way to protect itself?
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
And why can you do that?
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Fair enough.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the 2 of you in.
Considering I'm the only one who can use the sword without dying.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together, we'll overthrow the Renan Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balsef, the wild beast. Sound good?
Sounds good. So that's why they have those stones.
I've gotta hurry.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there.
Antidote rock.
I hate camping out.
Thank you for that one line. Wait.
We should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
Army really wants to jump off, but I get the feeling that will probably get me killed.
What's this thing?
Ah, you can even sprint up this.
That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't I recognize you? Look familiar. Rare items and lots of SP damage. I think it's an enemy type that I think is this weird.
We've almost made it to Ulzebek.
But I don't think I can fight it. Just like this. No, maybe it's not. But it's the bug parts of it that I think I've seen. Armageddon.
Normally, I don't pick on the weak.
You're mine.
I'm on it.
You're
Don't
mine.
be charging off like that.
Rising Wyvern!
Touch cannon! Guess we gotta roll with it.
Swallow blade! Rising Wyvern!
One final push. Right. Give them all we got.
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Swallow blade!
Here I go. It's over.
I'm sure I can put this to use.
This is orange juice.
What's this thing?
I'll take you all on.
There. Help this.
I'll run you through. That is coming.
Slash! Swallow blade! Take this!
Here
You're
I go.
mine! Swallow blade!
See ya.
You're on!
Touch
Take
cannon.
this! Slash! Take this!
That is coming.
You're mine!
Talon Storm.
I actually really like gameplay. It's just the controls are
Pathetic.
Cute.
Woohoo!
Done out. Talk to me. Oh.
Woohoo!
That's an unusual bird.
It's an owl. They're often used as a symbol to represent ancient Dana.
I feel like I've heard Shion's voice. More armadillos! Oh.
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renan, you're Danon. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegis. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegis? You mean the same Lenegis that's up in the sky?
Oh yeah.
I've heard it called the Renan's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renan Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
Gotta break through! You're mine! Slash!
Mega Ray!
Take this! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Go! You're mine!
Rising Wyvern! Swallow Blade!
Talon Storm! Touch
Here I
Cannon!
come! It's over!
Mega Ray!
Slash! Rising Wyvern!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I missed.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Parallax Stone. Let me in. Down. Wolfsbeck.
Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renan guardsmen.
The Renans aren't as populous as the Danans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Oh, hey.
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
So you knew that Zephyr brought in, right? Yeah, interesting. Didn't expect to be the one and only Iron Mask full of people. Anyway, wow, anyway, there's a lot I need to probably fill you in on. Is there anything you want to know? What is this place? It's a Dawn Enclave, like plenty of others in this realm. Unlike Moscow, which is mainly in my area, this place mostly produces food and other daily essentials. Bright Eyes rarely show their faces here, which is why we've made it our headquarters. Is there anything else you want to know? What's the situation? Friends have made it back from the old Xiong mine. Fortunately, not everyone made it out of there alive. We have to make sure their sacrifice won't be in vain. Anything else? Am I really that famous? Why are you so surprised? Of course you're a famous tough guy. Hard for people not to notice you wearing that mask of yours. As if that's not enough, you're always going out of your way to help people and make life less miserable. It's no wonder people talk about you. With that kind of reputation, I say you definitely belong with the Crimson Crows. Anything else? No. I saw a shine. Those chickens are just laying their eggs. Damn Bright Eyes, they took every last egg. I couldn't spare a single one. Those armor soldiers don't stick around here either. They leave just like you did in Moscow. Sounds like there was an explosion along the tracks. The Crimson Crows caused that? Bro, what happened to you? Your brother bit off more than you can chew. It's no use. I can't take on those is.
What's this doing here?
Come on, quit standing around talking. We've got a war to carry. You saw those Crim and Crow members, they were hurt. Those Briars must have got them. What next? I know, Dad says the Briars can't afford to just kill our workers, but maybe they change their minds. Can't make it. I can make just about anything. Food, clothing, furniture, not that there's anything left to make management. I wonder which one makes fine room. There's so many Crim and Crows have gone and tried to kill because of some things in the since chewed on this one about what might happen.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
What in the world? Yeah. Life bottle. Ah! Alright, I have 3. Rest. Don't work too hard. Get on that. Gotta say, I do like how this game looks. Got stairs. Let me up. I don't think I should go out there. Carefully choose to go out. There's a garrison of armored soldiers up ahead. I really like how this game looks. There are rations we managed to swipe back from Bright Eyes. You're welcome to have some. Just make sure you don't see they don't see that you're with them. Thanks. I'll be careful. My kids are starving over here, and they somehow expect us to keep them fed on next to nothing. By all means, your kids are more than welcome to have them. It makes the risk we take getting these rations that much more worthwhile. Of course. Glad you're okay. Quick, inside. Okay, dude. Oh, hey.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve, and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balseph.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
We're going straight for the big bad right now.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... Yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
I mean, I just got rags. She's got a dress.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay?
Which one are you talking to? About me?
Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream.
Better.
I'm afraid we don't have any Renan clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
Yeah.
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renan.
Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nath and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
Ocean Blue Balgar. Ocean Blue clothing received from Tilsa that was made by stitching together pieces of cloth that the Crim and Crows collected. Zephyr left your party. Are we really going to bet it all on Iron Mask and his Renan lady friend? I'm not sure I like our odds. Well, if Zephyr says they're good, then it must be true. We'll just have to trust them. They still out talking to the others. You're gonna find him outside. You should go say hi to him. You're not remember much at all, right? Well, if you got any questions, lay them on and see what I can ask. What's your group's goal? Ideally, we like to drive out the Renans, but as I'm sure you know, they've got us more than a little outgunned. For now, we're mostly waiting for a chance to strike as we sabotage what we can, gather intel, and help other slaves along the way. Although apparently our big chance is right around the corner, so anything else you wanted to ask about? I've read the Bright Eyes was one of those huge armies fighters and asteroids and signatures. Dead need to try to take them head on, so we have to fight using greater numbers than by taking advantage of the terrain. Those of us aren't like Zephyr. We can't take them alone one like him, unfortunately. That's why we're glad to have you two on board with us. We could use all the help we can get. Anything else? What are you guys doing out on Ulzebek? Ulzebek is one of the enclaves where Danan slaves live. It's mostly responsible for producing food. The Bright Eyes don't have any outposts here and hardly come through on patrol, which is what made us decide to set up shop here. In exchange for agreeing to keep them quiet about our whole presence, we give out supplies to the residents and help them with their needs. Also doesn't hurt that nobody's a fan of the Bright Eyes either, though. Anything else? You tell me about Renans. The big planet in the sky is their homeworld. Reyna, while the smaller object is Lenegus, their stronghold and where the Bright Eyes come from. About that name, we call them Bright Eyes because their eyes light up whenever they use their astral arts. Pretty simple, right? Likewise, they like to call us embedded, since we're all embedded with the Spirit Core as soon as we're born. When someone joins the Crimson Crows, they dig theirs out. It's our way of showing we're not slaves to anybody anymore. The big shot Renans in charge of the Lords, they wear different outfits from the rest. They're made of weird fabric and stick out like a sore thumb. What are Zooks? Zookles are the monsters you often see tagging along with Bright Eyes. I couldn't tell you how many different kinds there are, but I do know that they're all nasty and real dangerous. There are also feral ones you'll find wandering around outside. Most of those escape from their keepers. We call those strays. Anything else? What are asteroids? It's what the Bright Eyes has referred to the powers that they use. They're basically like a kind of magic. Dons can't use asteroids for themselves, which make Renans as much of a pain to deal with as their Zookle pets. Next. Takes care of that, and I guess that leaves us right here. I have to hurry and get treated before it gets to bed. Not the right button. Hey!
Woohoo!
Hi! Rabbit ears.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
I wish it was a little more obvious when I get the skids. Hi.
Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renan around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balseph doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balseph thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Danans that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renan's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do, and I'll do whatever it takes, and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
Position's good because we can keep an eye on every entrance from here. Worst case scenario, we can flee along the mountains too. That's how much Zephyr thought this whole operation. He's the leader of our organization for a reason. guess you could escape from here somehow. Places here is a hide. First, you gotta plan escape. That's ready to there.
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
Okay.
I wonder if something happened.
Sorry, busy right now. Thinking of joining up with the Crimson Crows. It's just you with them, but what can you do? Your body's so weak. I can still fight. I have to. It's for our kids to give them a future. You've got to understand. I know, bud. These injuries should heal eventually. When they do, I'm gonna get sent back to Moscow. I doubt I'm going to make it out of there alive this time. Are you able to play as Eric? Oh. Playing rock, paper, scissors? You tell me I shouldn't get involved with the Crimson Crows, old man? You're damn right I do. When I was your age, we had people who were doing the same things as them folks, and ain't nothing's changed. Nothing. Then Bright Eyes find out we've got a Crimson Crow hiding among us. You can be sure there'll be hell for everyone to pay back and Ulzbek. She's right, they'll kill us all, each and every one of us. That's how they operate. Exactly. I'd give it a second thought before we do something involved with Red. Which I hate to admit, they're both right. I hate the Wrens as much as everyone else, but trying to fight them is suicide. There's only one way it's going to end for them, and Crimson Crows ain't gonna be pretty. Just give up. It's hopeless against the Wrens. All this dark talk just makes today's work that much harder to get through in our hands. Final patrol on Zephyr's orders. You can never be too careful when dealing with Bright Eyes. If any of us sense even a whiff of trouble, all we can do is give the signal and everyone can hide immediately.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
But I want to.
Hey.
Oh, Nathan's. Hey, it's Nathan's. He heard you might be a little short-handed.
Yes!
You could say that. I didn't think he'd send over the Iron Mask himself, though. That a Bright Eyes with you? You sure we can really trust her? She's on our side. Zephyr can vouch for her. Zephyr's good with her, I guess. Then I guess we don't have a problem. Yeah, what the hell? Name's Why I say Dairon. I'm the one who runs this lodge. This lodge? We all already have our own beds. we don't sleep on straw and rock-hard dirt around here. The Crimson Crows have their fair share of folks who are either knocking on death's door or can't otherwise move around openly. That's what this place is here for. To give people a place to rest up properly before they head off to fight. Everybody needs a rest. If you don't rest, you can't hope to fight the Bright Eyes at their best.
I guess.
Makes sense. What do you want us to do then? I need you to help haul us in some cargo. I have some friends who are on their way to collect it from our hideout in the Xeon mines. Is that really such a good idea after Ren snuffed the place out? These are valuable items people risk their lives together. We need to get them, at least some of them, back. They should be down around the San Enius Ravine at this point. Meet up with them and help bring the supplies back to this lodge.
Got it.
Welcome to use these facilities if you need to as well. I'll let you slip here for free. Start quest, supply procurement. Subquests.
I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Take this! Slash! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! It's over!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
You level up.
Gotta break through! Take this!
Here!
You're finished!
Mega Ray!
Slash! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Take it! It's over!
You're mine! Take it! Stay away from my friends! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Slash! Rising Wyvern! Swallow Blade! You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Take this! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Here I come! Slash! Swallow Blade! Sion, you okay?
It's nothing. Don't be so...
It's nothing, dead. Are you sure about that?
dramatic.
No choice. Take it!
Mega Ray!
Slash! Rising
Here I
Wyvern!
go. I'm only getting started.
You're mine! Come and face me!
Mega Ray!
Here I come! Swallow Blade! Swallow Blade! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! You're mine!
Here I go.
It's over! Take this!
Here,
Take
let
this.
me help.
Rising Wyvern!
Aid!
You're mine! Swallow Blade!
Sight! You're
We did it!
mine! These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
You're mine! Swallow Blade!
Mega Ray!
Mirage! Here I come! It's over! You're mine!
Nicely done.
What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there!
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on! Sion, do something!
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure Renan wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, It will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will, and see it through to the end.
Then we'd better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
Rest. Can I check and see if I miss combos?
Hurry up and go to sleep.
I can think for myself, you know.
Yeah, but the last thing I need is you dragging me down because you're too tired. How come you don't have a scar on your hand?
Oh.
A scar?
The Crimson Crows all tore off their own spirit cores, right?
Oh, wait.
But your hand doesn't show any signs of ever having a core like theirs. Why not?
This is before I got the outfit, I assume.
I don't know. I don't remember anything about myself from before Doc found me.
Seriously? You have that mask, you don't feel any pain, and you just happen to know how to fight with a sword? No way. You must remember something.
I'm not lying if that's what you think. Believe me, I wish I knew who the hell I am. But I don't. It's funny how I didn't have any time for soul searching while digging up rocks in a mine.
Still.
Are you saying you've told us everything about yourself?
Zephyr.
It's bad manners to pry when you've got plenty to hide yourself.
You're not gonna ask me about my past too?
Only when I think it's necessary. You're a real man of mystery, I'll admit. That said, I'm not one to dig around in someone's business just out of curiosity. If you remember something and feel like sharing, you're free to do so. For now, I think that's good enough.
Right. Thank you.
I can see she has like a nervous tick in the cutscene. Zephyr's teaching.
Zephyr, why aren't you concerned about who I am?
You feeling left out, son?
No, it's not that. But...
You said you wanted to fight so that you can live a free man. At this point, that's all that matters. Even if it somehow turned out you were a Renan, it wouldn't be such a big deal.
A Renan?
Until we know who you are, we can't rule anything out.
That's fair.
Besides, we've already got Shion with us. At this point, what's one more Renan as long as they're on our side?
So you don't see every Renan as an enemy?
Our goal isn't to hunt down and kill all Renans. We only arm ourselves as much as we need to set ourselves free. If you can believe it, not every Danan agrees with what we're doing either.
Yeah.
Are you saying we have enemies among the Danans?
Not quite. They're just not up for rebelling, per se. The thing you have to remember is that everyone has their own path to walk.
I'm not sure I understand.
That's okay. Just focus on what we have to do right now. However, the time will come when you'll need to decide what to do for yourself.
You can even see the cinematics. I like that. Zoogles.
I swear you can't walk 5 steps without tripping on a Zoogle. This is getting old.
Yeah? But wasn't it you Renans who brought the Zoogles here from Rena in the first place?
I said Zoogles were like
They're not just ordinary animals from Rena. Each of them has been modified to suit a particular purpose. In fact, some Zoogles were originally derived from the animals on Dana. Or so I've heard.
What? You Renans couldn't stop at just the people of this planet? You had to screw with our nature too?
You can get angry all you want, but we have bigger fish to fry. So, are you going to work with me or not?
I will. It's in both of our own interests.
unflinching Iron Mask.
So this whole you not feeling pain thing, is that for real?
Why would I lie about it? And why would you care anyway?
You want to shoot me?
No, it's just... You know, I can't imagine what it's like, that's all.
As a slave, I'd say it has its advantages and disadvantages.
Oh?
On the upside, when Renan soldiers push me around, I hardly flinch. The downside's that I get injured without even noticing. Which means I could be knocking on death's door and not even realize it.
Really?
Sure. I may be numb to pain, but it doesn't make me immortal or anything.
Yeah.
Still, I wouldn't have noticed any of this if someone hadn't pointed it out to me. If not for my fellow slaves, I'd be long dead, lying in a ditch somewhere. Well, guess I'm off to bed. Well, off we go.
Part of me was curious to see, like, nah, if I'm gonna do that, I should save, which also reminds me I should save.
No choice. Front! Slash! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! Here I come! Take this!
It's over!
Slash! Rising Wyvern! Mirage! It's over!
That gun of yours is real handy in a pinch.
It takes a true marksman to use.
Well, I can't think of anyone better than you, Shion.
You're finished!
Sighted!
You're mine!
Only getting started!
Try harder!
Mega Ray!
No escape! Rising Wyvern!
Seems about right to me.
I assume I'll be able to play as other characters, but I might be wrong. So nobody made it out. I'm sorry, if we have arrived just a little sooner, we could have made. These things happen. It hurts, but this is the world we live in. Take good care of what you brought back. It's the only way we can respect the sacrifices those we lost. Is Daddy coming home? Yes, I guess, kid. I guess when your dad's gone away for a while. Don't mind me, he's dead, isn't he? I know that whenever grown-ups look sad and say someone's gone, they always mean they're dead. Daddy always warned me that this might happen one day. He told me to stay strong and be brave. This isn't right. The poor kid shouldn't have to be dragged into our own messes. Let's put her back to Nathan and then get ready to fight. Belly Spark. Oh, skill! Counter Edge. After a perfect evade or perfect guard, press R1 to trigger an immediate counterattack. What's in a name? Huh. As you fill certain requirements for each of your characters, you'll earn titles for them, which unlock arts and skills that they can then learn, making fights easier. Wow, that's cool. You can spend skill points, SP, to learn arts and skills from unlocked titles, all of which grant powerful effects, making it worthwhile to spend SP early on and often. Skill panel can be accessed by pressing right. If there's skill you want to learn about but don't have SP for it yet, highlight it in the skill panel and press square. Doing so will turn on an alert that will notify when you find enough SP to unlock it. That's nice. This is cool. This is a cool way of doing it too. If I keep pausing, it's because I'm looking at text messages. Ooh, increases max HE. I can get Stardust, hidden art that unleashes a barrage of threats before concluding with a drag slash. Forms of vicious gales that strikes enemies. Allows you to dodge once while in the midair. I feel like I should probably get that. And I guess I can get that. Why not? And you. Can considering we're in the fire area, I'd imagine water attack would be a fantastic choice. Currently available skins. That's nice.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there.
Yeah.
Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renan armored soldiers. All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
Did she get some clothes?
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renan equipment, huh? Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside Ulzebek, you'll find the Fagan ruins. There's some kind of old Renan castle out there. What with it being impenetrable, I forgot. But with a Renan tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renan rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danon garbs.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes. Now let's move.
Renan technology.
Hey, Shion, where does your gun come from?
Finally, someone asked.
What do you mean, where does it come from?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Yes, except...
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So? Technology is technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
Yeah.
I guess that's true.
It ain't the technology's fault. I don't care how armed and dangerous the Rena are with their weapons and arts. I'll beat them to a pulp with my bare hands if I have to. You're gonna work on your... You're gonna really... Renard, you really need to work on your brain, too, for once, not just your muscles. A lot of our people got hurt during the attack on that mine. I'm worried we're going to run out of echo reserves. You good?
I'm skeptical.
You must have gone through the Sanidus ravine to get here, right? Is that Zoodle still out there? Big guy, looks like an insect with wings, has scythe arms.
Right.
Yeah, we saw it. Looked big and pretty tough to move. That's the one. It's hard to feel safe knowing it's still out there. I'd really like to see it get its comeuppance one of these days. Especially since the people that deliver the comeuppance are going to enjoy that they have a pretty mighty payday on account of all the materials there. Yeah, pseudo materials are imbued with astral energy. So the stronger they are, the more energy their materials contain. We use them to make new weapons and stand up to the rain a little better, even with our astral art handicap. The odd stray, I can usually gather a few people and get the materials myself. But something that big's bound to be beyond my capabilities. I wonder there's a good way to beat it.
All right.
I see no harm in just checking in. What are you saying? Got enough to worry about as it is without inviting you into more danger. Your impulse are right. I know you're strong, but I think even this suit might be enough. I don't like any of you guys to take down for us right away. Shut up. If anyone has a shot, then still be you guys watching. Once you feel you're up to the challenge, what are you? You are, would you be willing to give it a shot? Bring other people along with you to help, of course.
Got it.
Sure, that sounds fair. We'll get it taken care of for you sooner or later. Giant Zugulon. Once you get out into the waste up ahead, all you'll find are plenty of ruins and even more stray Zugals looking for a bite to eat. Since there's no gate to block them, we have to keep people posted here to make sure that none of them get in and cause any trouble. Whoa. That is cool looking.
Am I really doing this for some lousy cloak? There's Zugals here too?
Why is there so many of them?
Hey!
You'd always assume there's Zugals anywhere you go. They're one of the reasons I need you all. We're a team after all, and that means you need to pull your weight. So when I call for you, I expect you to clear out any enemies around you. Why do I have to do all that? In exchange, when you call for me, I promise I'll shoot down any enemies around you too. Is that fair?
Right.
Yeah, alright. Don't get in the habit of speaking up during fights, that'll impact our ability to combo together. So make sure to do it often, got it?
Just a minute.
Looks like you have you spotted. It's time to get to work. You don't have to tell me that. Two walls. Boost attack. What? World in my hole. You can summon allies in combat to use their unique boost attacks. Once their boost gauge is full, press the corresponding direction to execute. The boost can be followed up with more attacks afterwards and restore HP when used. Although the boost gauge builds up automatically in time, you'll be able to build up faster by landing attacks and counter edges on enemies. Armor's boost attack initiates a brute force swing attack. Down almost any enemy. Use it to get allies out of deep trouble and create openings for additional attacks.
With that blade and your strength, the average Zugal shouldn't be a problem, right?
I'll give it a shot.
Excited! I'm only getting started! Gemini Aqua!
Slash! Eat dirt!
Gemini Aqua!
Pierce through!
By the power! Here I go! It's over! By the power of water!
You picked the wrong fight!
Mega Ray! Go find someone else to...
Ah! Shion's attack fires numerous beams of light from the muzzle of Shion's rifle, effective on aerial enemies. Temporarily restricts their flight abilities and down.
Flyers!
This one's mine! I'll shoot them down! Let the marksman handle this!
Swallow blade!
I never miss!
Team up with other members for boost stats allows you to keep attacking enemies longer. Different members work better against different enemy types, so don't be afraid to mix and match to maintain the upper hand in battle.
Let the marksman handle this! This one's mine!
Rising Wyvern!
Gemini
Eat dirt!
Aqua! Mega Ray!
Kick it! Swallow blade!
This is
You're
it! I'm
mine!
ready!
Sonic thrust! It's over! This one's all mine!
Here I go! You're mine!
You're mine!
Where are you going?
Swallow blade! Rising Wyvern!
Mega
Here I
Ray!
come! It's so try harder!
Aqua!
Not a
Mega
chance!
Ray!
I'm not done! Sonic thrust!
Once I get a hang of it, don't let it go to your head. That's really easy. I know. I assume I should
You're
be able
quite
to
the
play it.
gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
I assume that you have to be able to play it with others. Kind of weird. Considering you're good at other games. At least it's enough. Oh. Change later. Will that actually change who's fighting?
You can hardly see anything.
It does.
From here.
What?
Get lost! Gemini Aqua! If it's in the sky, it's mine! You're mine! Huh. It's over! Huh.
Take this! It's
Sighted.
over!
You're mine! Huh. And again! Huh. Come on! I'll blow you to smithereens! There! It's yours! Gemini Aqua! Mega Ray! Who wants to die next?
Take this! You're finished!
I also like playing her with a gun better. It's fun playing as...
Looks like it could be worth something.
It's fun playing as Iron Mask as well. It's just... Potato.
What's this thing? So these are the Fagin ruins? How'd you figure a place like this turns derelict?
Your guess is as good as mine. I didn't even know this place existed until we heard about it. All that matters to me is whether I can find anything to wear in there.
Why does she care so much about her appearance?
I'm with Iron Mask here.
Get lost! Take it! Gemini Auto! Magna Ray! Huh.
That buzzing is driving me mad!
By the power of water!
Rising
Magna Ray!
They've got
Here
fires!
I go! I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
By the power of water! Magna Ray! Here I go! Take it! Here, let me help! First aid! Huh. Go! They've got me surrounded! Sighted! Magna Ray!
I think I want to make sure.
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Well, I saw a big goal.
Right, here goes!
Take it!
Rising Wyvern! Here I come!
Take it! By the power of water! Mega
Rising
Ray!
Wyvern!
Here I go! You're mine! And again!
Rising Wyvern!
Gemini Aqua! You're mine! Magna Ray!
Here I come! You're mine! Rising
Here I go! I'm only getting started!
This one's mine! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Barely a blip on our radar.
An opponent like this should be easy.
You're mine!
I'm not done!
Here, let me help. First aid!
Did you just heal me?
Yes. I need you, remember?
Right.
By the power of water!
Rising Wyvern!
There! This one's mine! I never miss! Right!
mine!
It's over!
Swallow Blade!
Magna Ray!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Pierce through!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
That beam attack's really powerful.
opponent like this should be easy.
How about this?
Oh!
Magna Ray!
No escape!
Come and face
Insects should stay on the ground. Go!
You're mine! It's over!
Got you! Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you
This
reminding
one's
me.
mine.
It's over! There! Magna Ray!
You're mine! Demon Tank!
Got you! Magna Ray!
Rising Wyvern!
We're in good form.
Each character has 3 art proficiencies. The proficiencies go up as character reviews. Most proficient use similarly and bars by using the same type during fires a shockwave that runs along the ramp. This should get back used to playing. So that's how I made it. Okay. There's a camp spot right here. Hi.
Out of our way!
You're mine! Flash! Right!
In their sights. Go! Gemini Aqua! You're mine! Magna Ray! You're mine! Magna Ray! Take it! Who wants to die next?
Rising Wyvern!
Magna Ray! By the power of... If it's in the sky, it's mine! Pounce it! Where are you going? Here I go! You're mine! There! One more! Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Also, 'cause it's Hey, buddy.
Right, here goes!
There!
Take this! I'll take you all on!
By the power
Take
of
this!
water!
Sonic Thrust! Rising Wyvern! You're on!
Magna Ray!
You're mine! Flash! Rising Wyvern! Here I come! This one's all mine! No escape! You picked the wrong fight! Swallow Blade!
If it's in the sky...
This game's
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
No choice!
Gemini Aqua!
Come one, come all! Rising Wyvern!
I never fit! Here I go! I'm only getting started!
That gun is real handy in a pinch.
It takes a true marksman to use.
Well, can't think of anyone better than you, Shion.
There!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Here I come!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Spot guy.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought.
I should probably save before I try this, but what happens if I just go ahead and jump down from the cliff? Will this kill me? Actually, that doesn't hurt in health either. Okay. That's good stuff. Allowed to be reckless without having any consequences. It's just
No choice.
Sighted! Magna Ray!
Rising Wyvern!
By the power of...
You're mine! Damn it!
By the power of...
Damn it!
I'm only getting started!
Swallow Blade! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done!
By the power of water! It's over! Think again! Here I go! By the power of water! Sighted! Magna Ray!
Rising
Magna
Wyvern!
Ray! Got you!
It's
You're
over!
mine! Nicely done.
spherical shell.
I won't forgive you!
Demon Fang!
Primed and ready! By the power of water! Here's a healing art! First aid! There! Got you!
I'm not done! Not today!
Gemini Aqua! I never miss!
Rising Wyvern!
Magna Ray! By the power of...
Sonic Thrust!
Sighted!
You're
Magna
mine!
Ray! Gemini Aqua! Nicely done. Let's dispose of the trash.
Rising Wyvern! I'm not done!
Gemini Aqua!
Rising Wyvern! I'm not done!
Go! By the power of water! Magna Ray!
I can't lay a finger on you!
I prefer it that way. What about you?
Just watch and
Magna Ray!
see! Here I come!
I can feel my precision improving. I won't forgive you!
Rising Wyvern!
Here I go! Magna Ray!
Rising
There!
Wyvern!
Go! Magna Ray!
Take this! It's so pissed on! Take this!
Here, let me help! First aid!
Rising Wyvern!
Sighted! Here, let me help! First aid!
Rising Wyvern!
Onward and upward.
What's this thing?
Honestly, in my free time, I might just try and improve myself in the combat. Or, I guess as well as far.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Rising
By the
Wyvern!
power of...
Try harder!
Magna Ray!
You're mine!
By the
Rising
power
Wyvern!
of... Who wants to die
This
next?
one's mine!
Here
You're
I go!
mine!
This one's mine!
You're finished!
I never miss! Take it! Gemini Aqua!
We're in good form!
I just really like playing Xiong because I like using the gun.
I wonder if those are the Fagin ruins below us. Shouldn't be too much farther now, if that's the...
I guess it's been a while since I had a bite to eat.
How do I eat?
Don't worry about me. I'm used to working while I'm hungry. It's no big deal.
It is a big deal. You should eat whenever you can. The last thing I need is you keeling over in the middle of a fight just because you didn't eat.
I still love that.
Never thought I'd get lectured on eating by a Renin, of all people.
Yeah, well, some of us Renins know what it's like to go without food, believe it or not.
What do you mean? I thought...
This isn't about me. Now, are you going to eat or not?
Actually...
I would, if we had anything to eat. But we don't.
We have potatoes.
Actually, I have a little bit of food on me.
You've been carrying that stuff around this whole time? I'm not sure it's gonna be enough for the both of us, though.
That's why we're going to cook it instead.
Cook? I've never done anything like that before.
Me neither, to be honest. But we've got to make something out of all this, so might as well try.
I'm not moving him.
What are you staring at me for?
Your clothes are all about function over form. You should think about sprucing them up a little.
Why? What purpose would it serve?
I guess you're right. I just think you'd look good with a little blue thrown in somewhere.
Ah.
All right, I'll think about it.
At camps and inns, you can cook meals conferring temporary effect when eaten. New dishes can be made by finding recipes, while ingredients can be found at collection points and general stores. Eating a meal overrides any previous effects. Depending on who in the party cooks a meal, the extent of their effects and their duration will vary. That was loud as could be. I'm sorry about that. As such, it's wise to rotate on who's on cooking duty based on your current goals and the party's overall status. Barge. Gentle dish made by simply boiling wheat and water. Though sure to keep one full, there's hardly any flavor to speak of. Consume double ingredients from 90% in addition to cooking. Species.
All done. Come and eat.
Porridge.
You really do eat through that mask of yours, huh? I'm impressed you can manage so well.
How?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. You get used to it after a while. Still, I'm glad we decided to stop and fill our stomachs. I've got a newfound respect for cooking now. But I guess that's easy when you're used to eating everything raw.
Eat the raw potatoes from Iron Mask.
It would have been perfect if it had any flavor.
Sorry it didn't live up to your palate.
Oh, no, that wasn't a knock on you. I was just... Sorry. That's not how I should thank you for cooking for me.
You've got me curious now. Is it just pain you can't sense, or are your taste buds shot too?
Oh, sure, my taste buds work fine. Although, apparently what I like tends to be a little out there.
How so? What's so unusual about what you eat?
Well, one time I couldn't get enough of these things I picked off a plant, but everyone else said they were way too spicy. Doc thinks maybe I crave spicy food to compensate for the lack of pain I feel.
Maybe it's best I take charge of the cooking. You know, just to be on the safe side. I can't guarantee it'll be to your tastes, though.
I said I'm sorry. Look, I'll learn to tone down my tastes in the future, so let's just put that slip of the tongue behind us already.
I hear the mouse there. Oh. Shion, Speed Chef. Huh. Counter Edge. Toxicity. Fire poisonous warbles and inflict poison stats on enemies. Increase that boost. Okay. Honestly, I do think I want to get KO. KO functions on picks. Yeah, if I do play the game in my own time, I'll probably make sure to story stuff, or maybe trying like side quest stuff, I'll just do farming to make sure I get levels. Like I'll go back to like say this area and just kill all the enemies in here again and again.
Well, off we go.
As well.